Hey Pisces, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for clicking here. Thank you for subscribing and giving me the thumbs up. You guys have been doing that for me and I appreciate that. And I am now, we are getting more faces here in our group. So I'm really grateful to you for doing that. So today I am here to do a reading for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Pisces. I'm a Pisces rising. I am a Taurus sun. All right. So the first deck I'm going to use that I haven't used in a little while is Moonchild Tarot, and this is the deck that I got from my bestie. If you want to know any of the decks that I have, you can look down below. There is a link down there for Amazon. It is my Amazon list, and it shows you the ones that I own and the ones that I will be buying in the future. So I'm going to ask for Archangel Michael for guidance in this reading, please. I'm also going to ask for Archangel Shemuel to help me with understanding. I will ask my guides and angels to be present, please. I do need your help with signs and symbols. So I am clairvoyant, clairaudient, and I do see and hear things during a reading. And I am going to ask for the holders of the pure white light to bless me and keep me safe while I open a channel of spirit. Thank you. All right, we're going to cut these. And here we go. Let's find out what is of the highest good for Pisces for the week ahead. Now, the thing is that this really is a timeless reading. I catalog these in terms of week ahead readings for you because I want you to know where to find things. It is that time is fluid, right? So this could be something that's already happened. This could be something that happened in the past, something that may be a prediction a year from now. So there are other things on the site that you can take a look at the old readings and they probably will resonate now. And I'm just going to ask here that we give you any information of the highest good. So anything the highest good for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Week ahead, please. There we go. What are we starting out with? We are starting out with the Three of Cups. So cups of energy, of course, is emotional energy. It is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. It is water, emotional energy. And let's look here. What's coming up with the Three of Cups here? Three of Cups for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces. Pisces. There we go. We have the Nine of Wands. So I'm feeling like you're feeling a little bit defensive about this energy. The Nine of Wands to me is at the point in which you decide to put down the burdens. And with the Nine of Wands and the Three of Cups together, I feel like you're putting down the burden of emotion. You may have been in a third-party connection. We will find out more about that as we clarify, but it could have been a third-party connection, and maybe you're just kind of waiting for the last strike, that you feel like something is going on, but you're not sure what it is. Nine of Wands. Wands energy is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Then we have the Five of Wands. So you are in indecision. The Five of Wands is, I'm sorry, I don't think I held that up for very long. It's a beautiful card. The Five of Wands is about, it's about indecision within you. It's within you. It's your heart arguing with your mind, if you want to call it that. It's kind of like, for those of you who are into psychology, the higher brain, the lower brain, nobody can make a decision because the lower brain is like, meh, the higher brain's like, let's go, go, go. We got to make a decision. It's kind of indecision, right? Inside you. Another card, please. So indecision about what might be going on. You're thinking it might be a third-party connection. One more card, please. One more card. One more card, please. There we go. Oh, we got two. I'll take it. I will take the two cards. The first one we have is death. So something is coming to an end or about to transform. So if you're in a relationship, it could mean that the relationship itself is about to transform, or you are about to end it. You're about to cut someone loose, or they're about to cut you loose. So then we have the Three of Wands, but I think you're going to wait to do it. Three of Wands is about waiting, right? The energy of fire energy, and it is about waiting, which is kind of interesting because fire energy you would think is go, go, go. But I think you're waiting for what might happen next after the transformation. And let's find out what that is. To clarify, I am using the Wild Unknown Tarot, and I've really become attached to this deck. I really love it. I am not reading these in the reverse just because the person who has illustrated this deck, made this deck, I was reading about the person who has come up with this idea. She doesn't like to read reversals, so she's asked that, you know, if you use this deck, that it not be done in reverse. And that's okay too. Let me just see what I got here. Just want to make sure we're all as upright as we can be. Right, okay. There we go. So, 3 of Cups. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Pisces, please. 3 of Cups. Are you in a third-party connection here? Pisces, are you? Come on now. Hanged Man. I think you're thinking about it. You could be in a relationship you're unhappy with, 9 of Wands, and thinking about getting into a third-party connection. Also, flip it. Somebody could be pulling you into a third-party connection that you don't know that they're doing. Daughter of Wands, and the Daughter of Wands is the Page. So you've decided to take a new path in love. You decided that what you're doing here is not what you want, and you've decided on a new path. But are you going to let that person go first, or are you just going to, you know, just start dating someone new without telling your main squeeze? Or maybe you don't have one. That could be too. Clarify, please, the 3 of Cups. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Pisces. Sign of Pisces. Sign of Pisces. There we go. And we have the Chariot. And that tells me that you want success in the new path in love that you're going to take. You want success there. And yeah, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about going forward. Maybe not telling the person that you're with, if you have a person, because the third party card is here. The 3 of Cups tells me, it also could tell me that you're happy with the decision that you've made emotionally to move forward. That could be it as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about a third party, but it could be emotional, happy decision that you shared with your friends, and you're just happy that you're going to be moving forward from here. 9 of Wands. Why is the 9 of Wands here, please? 9 of Wands, please. 9 of Wands. Clarify the 9 of Wands, please. There we go. Getting better at catching them, bouncing them off my shoulder. We have the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Wands tells me that you want to drop those burdens, the passionate actions people have taken against you. You know, the wounded warrior. You're tired of the same old rigmarole. You're tired of the energy that's being given to you over and over by either the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You are a water sign, which is Cups. The 9 of Cups is here. This is your wishes fulfilled, and I think your wishes fulfilled are that you just stop taking orders from the person who is the fire sign. You're done. You just want to put it down and you want to move on. And then we have the Empress. The Empress is here to say connect to spirit. Make sure that you're connecting to spirit for your answers. Also, that you may find a very creative way to get out of the relationship that you're in and find your fulfilled happiness in the 9 of Cups. The Empress is someone who lends energy to those around her who are struggling. So she might be someone who gives good advice. She might be someone who is a light worker. She could be someone who is a card reader, a psychic, someone in the light working arts. And she is someone who is standing kind of by your side, telling you that you're worth it. And she is the mother of the deck, so she's always cheering for you. And I think, yeah, once you put down you can find the energy to put down those burdens, I think that you can move forward with the Empress energy into the Nine of Cups, having your wishes fulfilled. But what are you thinking about here? Five of Wands. Five of Wands, not able to make a decision. Indecision within you. You can't make a decision. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Clarify Five of Wands. There we go. We just clarified the Five of Wands with the Five of Wands. So yeah, you're really stuck in that energy. You're stuck in arguing with yourself. And we all do it. We all have that reel that runs in our head that tells us we're not enough. I think you're trying to argue with your own thoughts of indecision, your own thoughts of not really feeling all that strong, like you can't move forward. What else do we have for the Five of Wands, please? The Five of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands. So I wonder if you, okay. There may be, or may have already been, passionate messages that are coming to you. This is fast-moving energy with the Eight of Wands, and it could be that someone has come forward to you and said, hey, we need to get together. I saw that you were, you know, free. Saw your Facebook page, your Facebook status, or saw you on Instagram, and I heard that you had a bad breakup. I'm just wondering if maybe you just want to try going out for coffee or something like that. It's quick-moving energy anyway. One more card here, please. One more card for the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, please. Five of Wands. All right. Five of Wands is clarified by the Father of Wands. So, King of Wands, right? King of Wands energy is someone who's very confident, who steps forward, who takes it on the chin if they need to. This is someone who is very self-confident and could be a business owner. But I feel like this is what you want. You want to be able to have the energy or the... Okay, so the person that I'm speaking with, what I'm hearing is this person has tried and tried and tried to stand up for themselves. And it's just not happening. The Father of Wands is someone who is self-confident, though. That energy lends to someone who is self-confident, someone who gets what they want, someone who is very passionate about life and passionate about things. Passionate about passion. So could very well be that you meet someone who is an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and they give you the passion that you need. But I feel like you're really unsure of that energy. You're kind of weirded out. You're not really sure if you should move forward. Yeah, you're kind of stuck in this position here. Should I move forward or should I move back? And I think right here is exactly what you're looking at. Eight of Cups, which is the ability to walk away from things that no longer serve you, emotional things that no longer serve you. You're off to look for love because you're not satisfied or fulfilled here. And then we have the King of Wands here. You might be looking for a King of Wands type energy, and you want that quickly. I feel like it's going to start with messages coming through some sort of a text or Instagram or Facebook, some sort of I don't know, something like that. But you are walking away from the old energy. I think you're going through transformation. We do have the Death card here, don't forget. Death, right? And I feel like there's a transformation that brings you through to the Three of Wands. So why is the Death card here, please? What is ending and beginning? Why is the Death card here? Are we looking at transformation? We're looking at the Four of Wands. Yeah, so you have decided that you do want to maybe have a good relationship, but it has to be stable, right? It has to be stable. It has to be, if it is going to be marriage, it has to be stable. The energy has to be stable, and it may be with a fire sign. Why is the Death card here? Clarify. The Death card is here because of the Four of Cups. You're bored in your last relationship. You felt like something was eating at you, like that person wasn't being honest or truthful with you. And why else is the Four here, please? Four of Cups, clarify. Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? What didn't you trust? You felt bored in that relationship, emotionally bored. Felt like something was eating at you. Yeah, the thing that's eating at you is you know you can have a Ten of Cups relationship. You know that you can have a Ten of Cups life if you transform. And the transformation might be tough. I'm just saying. Usually Pisces is go with the flow, but something tells me that between your moon and your rising sign, someone here has a fixed energy that is standing in the way. So you have been trying to transform. I think it's been tough for you. You've been trying to transform, and you do want this 10 of Cup life, but yeah, there's something standing in the way of you having that. And I think it's something to do with something that's eating at you emotionally. Tell me about the Three of Wands here, please. Why is the Three of Wands here? Three of Wands. Three of Wands is here because of the Emperor. So the Three of Wands tells me that you're going to wait on the Emperor energy. You're going to take control, or it could be an Aries that you're dealing with, that you're kind of wondering if you should leave the Aries or stay with the Aries, or it is you taking control of the timeline here, because we have the Three of Wands, which is waiting. It's you moving forward and taking control, that you're done waiting. But you go into hermit mode for that. These both are major arcana cards, the Hermit and the Emperor. So these are things that you have to do that you cannot go around. The Hermit tells me that you're going to go into, you know, by yourself, no phone, no nothing, and you're going to try and make a decision, because here comes the Tower. I think you've been feeling that Tower energy on the way. I think you've been feeling it coming forward, but you really didn't believe that you'd have to deal with it. Let's clarify this Tower. I am using the Wisdom Seeker, is it called? Yep, Wisdom Seekers Tarot. That's what this one is. Wisdom Seekers Tarot. And let's look at the Tower. Please clarify the Tower. Why is the Tower here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What kind of a Tower are we looking at? What kind of a Tower are we looking at? What kind of a Tower is this, please? Clarify. What sort of a Tower is this? We have the Prince of Pentacles, who is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Tower is somebody found you. Somebody's bringing in a pentacle. So it's not necessarily a bad Tower, but what it's going to do is it's going to create waves in your life, right? It's going to create, if this person comes toward you and brings you love and acceptance and kindness, you're going to have to, you feel like you're going to have to get rid of the old person. You're going to have to cut them. And I think that you did want success. This makes more sense to me now that I see the Tower. I think that you did want to have, you've been thinking about trying to look at every possible aspect of this relationship that you're currently in. You wanted to stay, you wanted success. People are saying stay, 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 but you just couldn't. I feel like the Empress helps you break free and helps you move along to get your Nine of Cups, which is here, your wishes fulfilled. You decide then you're going to walk away from things that no longer serve you, including emotional things. And I feel like once you go through the transformation, you feel better. You feel like you can be in a relationship that is stable. You feel like you can have the Ten of Cups energy in your life because you no longer want that Four of Cups energy that is stagnant and bored and sitting around. Life is too precious for that. Now the King of Pentacles, the Prince of Pentacles is the one that's clarifying the Tower after the Hermit and the Emperor here. You want to take charge and you want to move forward. The Prince of Pentacles and the Tower are clarified by another Tower. So the Prince of Pentacles is like the Knight of Pentacles, brings in information very slowly. I think that's your first Tower, is that someone brings in an offer to you of either love or marriage, and it throws you completely off, sends you into another Tower. What is this Tower about, please? What is this Tower about here, please? What is this Tower about? Clarify, please. Why do we have this Tower here? For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yep. As I suspected, the Lovers. So this person tells you they love you and they think that you are their everything. That you are the person who is the... got them. The person who does it for them, you know, the person who is their soulmate, the person who they want to be with, and that sends you spiraling into the Hermit. The Hermit tells me that, I'm sorry, that's not the Hermit, that's the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man tells me that you get this information and you're trying to look at it from every point of view. Pros and cons. Does this person really love me? Am I going to leave this other relationship for this person? The Seven of Cups tells me you have a lot of opportunity in your life. Should you just stick to one person? Should you just stay where you are? Should you move to the next person? The Magician tells me that you have manifested all of this. So you manifested. So someone is sending in a pentacle. It's been very slow. It is on the way. Once you realize what the pentacle is, that throws you into the second tower. And yeah, it's all about the lover. Someone comes to you and tells you, I still love you. It's been a long time since I've seen you, but I still love you. You have been, with the Magician energy, you have been calling that person in for a very long time. Now, this is what I talk about when you over-obsess with thoughts, right? If they're negative thoughts, the negative is going to come to you. If they are positive thoughts, the positive is going to come to you. But over-analyzing everything is never a good thing. Queen of Pentacles, the Magician is telling me that you have manifested financial stability, charity. You want to help people around you. It's not just for you. It is for the higher good. And then we have the Queen of Swords. You speak up. And what do you say? I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there for you. What do you say? Are you going to say yes and leave the relationship that you're in that has been kind of comfy up until now? Or do you take the other road? The other road that you saw, the two. Do you take the other road? Interesting. I'm going to leave that with you, Pisces. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to get you some advice. I'm not just going to leave you completely hanging, okay? I'm going to get you some advice from the universe, and it is coming through angels and ancestors. And beautiful, beautiful deck. It is in my Amazon link below. And yeah, let me just find out what your advice is for the end of this reading here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead, please. For the week ahead. Guardian Angel. You are not alone. Look at that. Beautiful white feather. All right, let's see what the author has to say. God, I should have cleaned my glasses. They're like schmutz. They're schmutz everywhere. Okay. I don't know why. I just busted out to say that. You didn't need to know that. You are not alone. I guess it's because I am who I am. I is who I is, right? Guardian Angel, where are you? Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel, here we go. It says, watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones. They are very close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. The Guardian Angel card shows the white feather. Right, let me give you a look. Shows the white feather that has become known as the Guardian Angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears in your life or this card appears in a reading, it's a message to say your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close at this time, and they are here to support you with their love. If you have asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is divine intervention in the works. So if you have been the person who has been asking for it, it is on the way. We did pull the Magician card, which tells me that you're manifesting. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all of their past lifetimes. Oh, I feel bad for my guardian angel all of a sudden. I've gone through some stuff, guys. Okay, and will be there in all the lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder. Oh, this just touched my heart so much, you guys. Oh my gosh. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there will always be help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fulfill, receive their support, ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be of your highest good. Wow. That's a mic drop. That's a book drop. That's a book drop. Wow, that's some pretty powerful energy, Pisces. But you know what? You are a water sign, right? You're a water sign. I feel like you have a front seat to spirit, that it doesn't take you much to connect to spirit. And when you do, I feel like it's pretty intense. So just know that, yeah, there are a couple towers here, but it only is to move the rubble out of your way in order for you to be able to have the blessings that you deserve. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go for now. Thanks for coming and clicking here. If you're interested in a reading, please look below. My email address is there. Please email me, or you can go to my website at www.10ofcupstarot.ca. Thanks very much. See you guys. Bye-bye.